give it a shot.
Yeah.
Should we take the test?
Oh yeah. So I got out this test. So we're gonna be putting you through the ringer here. Okay. So we got this test, and we'll just put this. Hold on. I want to make sure. Yeah. I want to make sure that everything's recorded. And then Jack, you'll just throw this up on the screen.
Yeah.
Okay. So less than 3% of Americans can pass this 6-question money quiz. So I want to make sure that whoever we have on the podcast can pass this quiz.
Okay.
So we got the first one. So the first question is, what are the 3 major credit bureaus? Capital One, Bank of America, and JP Morgan, Deloitte, KPMG, and Ernst & Young, Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac, and Sallie Mae, FICO, Moody's and Fitch, TransUnion, Equifax and Experience, or Visa, MasterCard, and American Express. You both should know this. I will actually be disappointed if you don't get this
I think
one
I know
right.
it. Yeah.
Wait, don't say anything. Taylor, you're first.
Yeah. Okay, credit bureaus, that's like giving the credit, not the credit score, but the score, the A+.
I'm not saying
anything,
anything.
right?
I can't say anything.
So that's, I know Moody's. D.
Can I
C
give my
or
answer?
D, unless I'm thinking of something different, like credit bureau.
You just got to say final answer. You can't say C or D. It's which one. You got to pick one and then say final answer.
All right, D, final answer.
Okay, I was going to say E.
Oh.
But then Graham said you got to pick C or D.
No,
so
I don't.
That's what I said.
I said you have to pick C or D.
Yeah,
You
I
can't
know.
say-
So that made me think there would be no point in in telling her that if they're both wrong.
What do you mean?
There'd be no point in telling her she has to pick one of 2 wrong. So I'm thinking maybe one of those has to be right.
Why? She said it could be C or D.
That logic makes sense, doesn't it?
No, because I said it's either C or D, and Graham's like, you have to pick one, C or D.
Okay, it's E.
Final answer.
Yes.
It's E, isn't it?
We should put the cool music in the background.
Is it E?
Like the millionaire music, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm like 90% sure it's E. And
Okay.
I'm starting to sweat.
And you gotta
now
lock it
knowing-
in.
Yeah, lock in.
It's E, isn't it?
It's E.
Okay, cool.
Nice
Yeah.
job. All right, so can we define credit bureau? I don't know the specifics here.
Yeah, so that's the credit bureau. Like when you run your credit, you have an Experian score, a TransUnion score, or an Equifax score. So that is what this is referring to, is the major credit bureaus.
Got it. I thought it was giving a rating. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for like the bonds or whatever.
So-
Yeah, totally off topic.
So there we go. Okay, so Jack, you're up 1.
All right,
Taylor,
there we go.
It's not
It's not
looking so
looking
good.
good.
No. Okay, so the next one. Next one is true or false. A 401k refers to a tax credit for retirement.
I'm going to wait till Jack answers.
Oh, no.
Do you have any idea?
No, I don't know like the specifics, you know? My money is just in like an
I know what a
index fund.
401k
I don't
is.
do.
Okay, are you familiar with what a 401k is?
Yeah.
Okay, so
More or less.
think of what it is and what it does, and then work backwards. Is it a tax credit?
Is it a tax credit, like a deduction?
That's what it is. True or false? A 401k refers to a tax credit for retirement.
Yes. Final answer. True. That means deduction, right? No, tax credit.
Is it a tax credit? True or false?
Yes. Final answer. Yes.
I'm going to say false just to be different. I don't know.
But you don't know. You
No,
you got
no.
a 50-50 chance. You're just saying like, I don't know what it is, but
What
I'm
is
just
it,
going to go
Graham?
opposite.
What is it? What is it?
False. Final answer.
Final answer.
True.
No.
Answer.
No.
It's false. You said
We're
you
cutting
said true
that out.
first.
We're cutting that out. I should not be.
You know what? The crazy thing
co-host
is,
on a-
when I was first doing this, I made a whole video, believe it or not, on this whole thing, and I took the test myself. This was very confusing the way it's worded, because you think a 401k, you get a tax write-off. So you think,
Right.
oh, I'm getting a credit. But no. 51% of people answered
Isn't a
this
tax
correctly.
credit different than a deduction, though?
Correct.
So a credit would just be like actual money to your account, but a
Correct.
deduction lowers your income?
Correct.
That's exactly what... I knew
But
that.
you said true.
I knew that.
But you
you're
say
right.
a 401k refers to a tax credit for retirement, which is false. It's not a tax credit. You're able to take a deduction. Right now, we're tied.
Technically.
Technically.
We're tied.
Okay.
Yeah.
Realistically, you got lucky on
I
that
got lucky,
one, but
completely.
at least you're upfront about that.
Okay.
So that's false.
I knew that. I knew that. I
Okay.
should have...
And guys, play along in the comment section. Like do this too, and you could post your answers. It's interesting stuff.
Okay.
Next, of the following, what best describes what APY is? Adjusted prices for inflation, annual rate charged for borrowing or earned by an investment, annual rate of return accounting for compounding interest, annualized principal payment amounts, annuity payout per year, automated payment. What's APY?
Jeez, I don't know. Is it annuity payout per year? It matches the acronym.
You
the
just
most.
you just got to say final answer.
Final answer E.
Okay. Now, let me say what my thought process is on this. It is not adjusted prices for inflation. It could be B, because it's both being like borrowed and earned. Like in credit cards, you use like APY, but also in like banks for your interest rate, you could use APY. But APY is also including like the compounding interest. So it makes me think of C. I'm going to say it's between B and C. C, final answer.
Nice.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Why is it not B?
So APR is what you pay when you borrow money. Like you see, like you could borrow money at 5% APR. Savings accounts pay APY.
Right.
Like imagine APY. So that's compounding interest.
I thought APY was also used in credit cards.
Isn't that I think it's APR.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. Right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm used to hearing. Not that I know, but
It's like
APR is what
Chase
you always hear.
credit card. Let's. I think it's. I'll pick this one.
This is the most educational podcast that we've had so far.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna. Everyone's gonna think I'm
Interestingly
dumb
enough.
now. I can say where my money, what my money's in. I don't have.
These are very difficult questions.
You think? I don't know. You've got them right.
Yeah, 0%
Oh, it's APR.
See?
APR.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, there we go.
See, I've got it wrong then, right?
Okay. So what's the so you got
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
2 to 1.
All right. Okay. True or false? Income does not impact your credit score.
Let's see.
Do I say it first or does she?
No.
I mean, I would
D-
say
d-
true as long as you're, paying off your bills on time and things like that. I wouldn't imagine your income to affect it. I mean, you can have a bigger line of credit and things, but does that affect your credit score? I don't think so. As long as you're being responsible and
Having more credit will affect your income because it will lower utilization, but at the same time, like directly, income does not affect your credit score. However, having more income can give you means to borrow in different ways, like a car loan or like a home loan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to say true. It does not affect your credit score.
yeah.
And you say true.
Yeah, true.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Final answer?
Mm-hmm.
True. The crazy thing is that only 40% of respondents actually answered that correctly.
40%?
Only 40. That means 60%
People
of
need
people
to listen
got
to
this.
Graham more.
They
That's
don't
what they
watch
need to
my
do.
videos, which is the crazy thing.
No.
So 60% of people got this wrong. Now, in my video, I was talking about the same thing as you, that the more income you make, the higher lines of credit you could get, which lowers your utilization. So like in a way it kind of does, but there you go. So what's the score now? 3 to 2?
3 to 1.
No, you got
No,
you got
Oh,
this right.
sorry.
3 to 2.
3 to 2. I'm giving myself too much credit.
Alright.
Well, yeah.
Okay, so now this is your chance.
Okay.
What does a CD offered by a bank stand for? You should know this one. Capital deferment, certificate of deposit, collateral default, collateralized discount, commodity dividend, credit dividend.
Okay. Take your time. Accuracy is important. Yeah, I know.
Sorry to put you on the
No,
spot like
that's
this.
okay.
Take as much time as you need.
I mean, is it a certificate of deposit?
Correct. I mean, that's what I'm gonna say. Yeah.
You don't give it away.
Well, she was gonna say.
No,
it.
she wasn't. She was
You were gonna
asking.
say it, right? You were
Yeah,
not gonna go
that's-
back on
yeah,
that.
because-
She's like, yeah, that's
Yeah,
totally.
we
I was
already
gonna say
understand
it.
each other. I understand her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
All
going
right.
well.
I mean, okay.
Yes, it
There we
is.
go. So obviously it's B.
Okay.
And then let's see if
I
there's
was
a
so
sixth
sure
one.
of that.
Okay. So now we're 4 to 3.
Okay.
Okay. What's the difference between a savings account and a checking account? Select all that apply. I hated this question, just so you know. So if you both get
I can
this
already
one
tell I'm
wrong,
gonna hate this question.
Yeah, it's gonna be like A and B, B and C.
It's gonna be very vague things.
I hated this one. Just so you know, it's hard to get right, so I won't put it past you if you guys both get this wrong. So we got A, only savings accounts earn interest. A savings account can't be used for automatic bill pay. Only checking accounts have overdraft fees. You could only transfer money from checking accounts to savings. Checking accounts are designed for regular use. Savings accounts are designed for investing long term.
Yeah, I already hate this question.
So
and the answers.
So you have to pick any that apply.
I'm
You
still-
guys can work on this one together. How's that?
I'm just
because I
thinking.
hated this question. You guys work it out amongst yourselves, and
Okay,
then you come
sure.
up with a joint answer.
Okay.
Okay, A is false.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
That makes
Okay, so we're going false with A.
Okay.
For B, a savings account cannot be used for automatic bill pay. I'm gonna say false.
I would say false too.
It
I
can
would
be
think
used
it
for
would
automatic
be.
bill
Yeah.
pay. Only checking accounts have overdraft fees. I'm gonna say false as well because that just doesn't make sense.
Doesn't sound right.
And you can only transfer money from checking accounts to savings. Clearly, that's false.
That's the one I knew right off the bat. was
Right.
false.
Well, how could you spend money if you could only have it sitting in your savings? Checking accounts are designed for regular use. What would you say on this one?
I mean, I don't know. It depends, like what regular use is.
I'm gonna say
I use
true.
mine for regular use, but
I'm gonna say true.
Okay.
Because why would if I switch up the question and I say checking accounts are not designed for regular use, that doesn't make sense,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna say true on that one. And then saving accounts are designed for investing long term. False.
False. Yeah. So I guess easy, only one that makes sense.
Do you guys agree? You agree together.
that I do.
Okay, yeah.
That's
when
the right
when
one.
Jack was, when you were going through it, it made a lot of sense.
Okay.
And I
All right, let's
actually do agree.
Final
with all this.
answer.
Yes, Graham. Final
I
answer.
feel
Locking
like
it in.
Regis Philbin right now.
Okay, let's see how we did.
All right.
I think we got 100%.
E and
E
F.
and F.
What?
This is where I got it wrong. Now remember, I said E.
E.
And then they say are designed for investing long term. That's the biggest BS I've ever seen. Their version of investing is like you're putting money away. It's like supposed to be a
That's not
savings.
investing.
It's not investing.
Saving is different from investing, clearly.
So I'll give you both that one. So 5-4.
Cool.
Okay. Hey,
5-4.
Good job.
Congratulations.
You know,
Yeah.
you did well.
You
Good
eloquently
game.
went through that. Thank you for the help.
Yeah, of course. Anytime.